Big money talk. This is big money talk. Big money
Oh
talk.
no, backwell.
Big money talk. Big money talk. Big money talk. This is big money talk.
Yo,
Yo, what up? Yo,
good, Donnie.
yo, what
What's
are
good
you
with you?
doing right now?
Where you been at?
What are you doing right now? You have some time? There's something that came to my mind, and I feel like it's worth a discussion. You have some time right now?
Yeah. What's good? What's on your mind? What's going on with you, Ed?
Yo, I was thinking about knowledge, man, the information on how everything,
Okay,
how it changed, man.
okay.
Like ants, right? They have a one mind way of living, like like a central brain.
So the ants, right? They build stuff. They do stuff. They have a goal. They have a mission, and they work together.
Like
That's what I know about them.
it's like a central mind. Like I don't know how to say it. Like it's like once one ant knows something, or they all know it. Like I don't know if it's
You,
ants or it's some other creatures too, like a bee. I think they think the same shit. Like some it's one sort of species that basically
they,
once
they have like
one
antenna, no, on the top of their head, and they communicate with each other or something like that.
oh oh
You see what I'm
shit
saying? You see what I'm saying?
yeah so
It's like
they
a
they
radar. It's like a radar because they have the antenna on top of their head.
so
So, so they're able to communicate messages to each other to get them to organize.
this is
Like what
crazy.
I
This is
like what
crazy.
I
Why
think
don't
is
we
they have
grow
like
up? Why don't we try to make an antenna for us?
this is it right here. This is an antenna going out to all the people who want to be on this wavelength
So
communication.
so we do have this central brain type shit, right? And it's called the internet.
You got the internet. You got your spirituality works like that.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, because you ever been in a bad situation, but then you get out of it because you just were able to like you just knew. You feel me? Without knowing, you knowing.
You had that gut feeling.
Yeah. You were communicating just like that, with something else, with a higher elevation. You know what I'm saying?
But when it
Some people
comes to
call it
but when it comes
some,
to how you say tangible information, right?
okay.
We have quick access to it like for
Yes,
years now.
sir.
For
Yes, sir.
years. For years now. And I don't. Everyone should really make more use of this. This how you say upgrade our species to like the maximum.
I think they do, to a certain degree, on social media. It's kind of like you heard about the word influencer.
Yeah,
Yeah, so that's the idea, right? If let's say 20 years ago, the wrinkles was acceptable, right? But then now, um, an influencer, right? Someone from the internet says, "Hey, look, I do this type of facial, or I have this routine, this skincare routine. I take these product. I recommend these product, and then it'll get you wrinkled out, and then that influences others to try it, and then now they got their wrinkles out. Workouts are like that. All of the stuff is a shared type of knowledge by the influencer, or it's like the influencer could be a group or a person.
so I so the so you're saying that inf we, for knowledge to be spread, for correct. No, I can't say knowledge. I could say information because even though it's information, it can still be inaccurate information. You know what I mean? But
Yes,
an
sir. Yes, sir.
influencer, because knowledge is actual truth. You know what I'm saying? So information can be
You
not
ever
accurate, but the
here's
influence.
an
So
information I know. Here's an information I know. You ever heard about like group therapy?
what? Say that again.
You ever heard about group therapy?
Group therapy.
Group therapy,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
groups. So basically, right, the idea behind group therapy is that they're the only ones suffering. You see what I'm saying? Like let's say you're suffering, right?
Yeah.
But then I said, oh, nobody knows what I'm going through. Like it's me. Is just this something that just happens to me? Why me? But then they go to the group therapy, and they find out that it's a bunch of people suffering the same thing, like the same types. You know what I'm saying? And it helps them to feel better, to know that there's others like them that is going through the same things.
So yeah, that's deep.
Yeah, they do that in Alcoholic Anonymous, Narcotic Anonymous. That's why they're always in a group, like in a group setting.
I could see why it would make them feel better.
Yeah, because they're drinking, right, and they feel like they're alone. Somebody says, "Oh, the girl, their wife, their wife, something happened. Either their wife left them or something traumatic, and then they drinking, right? But then some other guy is going through the same things, right? And they both can agree that even though this happened, um, that probably drinking is not the solution. It's destroying their lives. You see what I'm saying?
So 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 you're saying
Is
so
is the sharing of a knowledge, right? Of says, hey, I'm going through that too. And he's like, for real? You're going through that? It's like, I thought I was the only one that goes through that. It's like, nah. We and then it just makes people like feel like, oh, so then there are is a ways to get out of this. There's a ways to heal from this. It says, oh yes, I went through that. I went through that 2 years ago, and it took me some time. Maybe they share a technique with you. Like let's say this says, oh, I started working out. I got me a gym membership, going to sleep early, and little by little, I got out of it. And you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
but that's yeah, that comforts people.
Yeah, yes, is a knowledge, like you said, right? Because that's what you're saying. Like
That now
that
they
is like,
now they know there's other people like them, so now they're it's like they're feeding the energy off of each other. Now they're bouncing the energy off of each other.
yeah,
So it's like,
yeah.
all right, now I know someone's like me, so then I feel comfortable.
Yeah, somebody who is like, you're not the only person that went through that, because that's what gets people like messed up when they feel like, oh, why me? Why does this happen to me? How come me? It says, oh, no, it was others people in the same kind of situations, faced with the same type of struggles, like you and me, right? Um, you start thinking to yourself, the district publishing company is important, right? And then you go out on this mission, but
I
then you
see, I
may,
see, I see exactly where you're going.
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You see what
yeah.
I'm saying?
So
You
now
felt like you was alone,
I believe
maybe.
in it, I believe in it, and it's making other people's believe in it because they feel they taking it from my energy, they taking it from my vibes,
Yeah, yeah, but also like let's say
my influence, and the knowledge that I have of it, and the information that I'm spreading of it.
yeah, but just also you, right? Like let's say you was like maybe like thinking to yourself like, damn, I'm all alone in this dreamed. I have this dreamed, right? To change the world, and then you run into people like me, right, and others in like an Instagram, and you're like, oh, this is normal. This isn't. You're not alone anymore. This is what we all want this. You know, it makes you go harder. You know, you're like, okay, we're all in this. Everybody's content.
Yeah.
But
That's
you see
all.
what I'm
That's all they
saying? It's
thinking
like we're
about.
sharing this energy, this information with each other that makes you realize, like, oh, okay, maybe this dream is not such a dream. That could be reality. Um, Other people started where I started and got bigger, and or just like people to feel is the new normal to chase a dream, and nobody could say it. Oh well, why are you on the internet? And you're like, nah. There's real money on the internet. I seen it. Like I interact now with people who get money from the internet. And you know what I'm saying? People that are chasing dreams like you, going through the same types of situations. Trying to go out there and make this dream come true.
It's only one way to do it, but to do it right.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, man. But
That's all I have to say when it comes to your dreams, man. Just do it. But yeah, I'm just gonna yeah. I see what you mean though. Like it's the
to
so
share, because remember, you have an idea, right? I'm just talking on the idea you gave me when you called the ants and the sharing of the
yeah, that
information.
and
You feel me?
the influencer because that was very important too.
Yeah. What does the influencer do?
The influence got that they're that the influence is the person you're getting that energy from.
Yeah, like I've been taking care of my skin right now, and it was influencers. It says, oh yeah, you can get wrinkled out, or take care of your skin so that it doesn't get damaged, or like these, and then you start looking at it, you're like, for real, right? Maybe 10 years ago, they don't share that information. The person don't take care of their skin. Now they're all like, busted up, or you see. So the influencer showed the results, like the before and after. Like they could have an older appearance. They took care of their skin, and then they showed you that took these steps, and then you try it, right? Then now you did it, and then the information becomes centralized because it is shared through the influencer. Yeah, like let's say me, right? You may not relate, what I'm saying, to my content or my thing, but it transfers to you an energy, right? Of all right, but at the end of the day, it's gotta be done, and
You're
you see
doing
what I'm
it,
saying? It's not
yeah.
really transferring.
Yeah. You're doing it. You're doing it. You're doing it, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And then your influencer said, you know what? Um, Let me see what I got. I got something for that. Like, and then you start to see like you start to think like, man, I hope he improves. I hope he does good because uh, you know, he could probably do really good. At the end of the day, like somebody like me, right? What I really transfer is just energy of motivation. So you're like, yo, fuck it, I'll do it too. I'll do it. I got you. Like, But then if I start add quality to it, then the people will get more out of it. Like you said, they'll get more out of me influencing them. They'll get more out of it. They'll get a
because you're
better. They'll
because
get a better.
you're bringing them that ant vibe, that information, the transfer of energy through frequency.
Yeah. Because this is all your idea, right? So basically, you're asking a question to the universe, and the universe is like piecing it together for you and letting you know that it's an important question. It's an important idea to think about. It's gonna lead you to something,
I feel
right?
like it did.
You're probably a leader. You're probably a leader. Your personality is a leader. So you want to know about this, you feel me? And then here's something to think about, right? The person that give you the information, sometimes that information probably is better used by you and more important to you than the person that gave it to you.
Now that's that's the universe right there.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the people that was doing skincare, right? Maybe they were younger, and not necessarily like in needing it too bad at the time, but they pioneered a way to, take care of the skin. And then for me, it saved me from like a bunch of other stuff. Maybe premature aging, uh, unwanted wrinkling. Now, this isn't the best example that I got, but it's just an example that I know from people influencing that, you don't have to really, just let yourself go. You could take steps to stay healthy, to stay on point. Right? So all this information being shared, and just I realized, like, somebody, like, let's say you share something with me, right? And then it changes my life. But in your case, it didn't apply, right? And you're just sharing it with me in my situation.
Yeah, it was just something that I was just thinking about how the information is centralized and how no one should not know something, or if they don't know, they should be looking for it right then and there. Like there shouldn't be someone to say I don't know. There should be always someone to say hold on. Like give me 1 second, hold on. Like you know what I'm saying? Like there should no longer be I don't knows in this world.
Okay. Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying with the centralized and with the centralized information that we have? I mean,
Like
well, of
like a
course,
library.
what? Yeah, like
Like
and
a
that's what it
library.
is. We have the ultimate library, the ultimate library, and it needs to be used. It needs to be used. Information needs to be. There should be no more I don't knows. It should be. Hold on, give me 1 sec. But there should be no more I don't knows in this world. Not well. At least if you have the internet, access to the internet, there should be no more I don't knows.
Well, like because you're getting, it's like, let's say you read a book, right? You're getting an opinion, right? Same thing as you talk to human, right? Regular human, from their talk, from a conversation, right? You have human, then you have a book, but the book was written by human, but why that person? Maybe because they are expert in that field.
The
So the only difference,
influencer, the influencer again.
yes, that's what I mean. Yes, that the influencer is the author in that case, because it says, "Oh, he's an expert." Right? I know people they watch my videos because they feel like it'll be fun, right? And if they have time in their day, they'll be like, you know what? Let's check it out. So if I can know that, me, right? No, me know that from the feedback that they give me, which is that they're there for me. If I ever need a like or a comment for my own reason, right? I may ask you, you'll be there for me. You'll drop the comment, right? But then it helps me to say, okay, since they will feel like they'll give it a look, then I have to make sure to do my best, and that's what you and me were talking off the other day, is improve the quality of the video and stuff, because you want to influence better, right? You want the system, this computer, the centralized computer, to work to its best.
To give this centralized information more value, right? We need
Yes.
more participants, and we need everyone participating, and we need everyone utilizing it. Everyone who has access to the internet should be utilizing it to the best of their ability.
Okay.
You,
Okay.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Here's the only thing though, right? I want to get your thinking on this to get your opinion because I didn't get further. This is the as far as I got in this thinking. I didn't get further without you. I just got to here, right? Where it says, okay, you have um, the author who wrote a book, right? Um, they trust him because he's an expert, not even education wise. Like, let's say he made 10 books before on the topic, or that topic is his topic. Like you, right? You have your topics that you're really like the district publishing company, right? The if I asked you of your social media platform about that you want to discuss because you have the passion to discuss the politic, respectful,
Yeah,
right? So then the person just has to just be when you get an information to know which information is also just someone's opinion, and if you want to trust that, that's the only difference with the internet and social media, right? Because let's say before this, right, there would be a publishing company, right? Not the district publishing company, but a publishing company, right? That was making decision on which authors get published and which books you can seed. So they're screening it for you, right? Editors and stuff like this. But now you're your own filtered of what information you're gonna trust because it's just so many people now and so many accounts. Start scrolling through your feed, you know.
absolutely. And
The options you have options now.
I have one point to make with that. Now, since you have the ability to research mad different sources, right?
Yep.
You
Yep.
do
Yep.
that. You research a lot of sources. Now, when all the sources repeat each other, then you can say that has a 90% actual, probably 99.9% that it's actual facts. You know what I'm saying? But people got to know how to
Yeah,
research. You just can't research one page. You got to do a couple of sources.
yeah, that's like scientific. You're like, yeah, doing it scientific.
No, but
Trying to
everything,
be scientific.
everything, just to be sure. Just you read up on a certain topic from five different people, and just to read up of a certain topic, or 10 different people, depending how much you want to go, and you'll see a connection somewhere. And when you see the connection, that's what will that that's another way ants is connecting to you. Like we're connecting like ants.
This idea you have is very good. I like it. I did never. I will be honest with you. I never thought about it in this manner, like that. You know.
But yeah, man, because you have to do the research. But it's like do it. Take it by steps. Take it by
Well,
steps.
not well. That part I think you know, but I mean more like that. I could think. I haven't really thought so much, but more just your idea that you called me with about the ants, the centralized. You see, I
Yeah.
never put it all together this way, like that. You know, in that format.
It's like
That maybe we're all connected.
it's like
That
we're
we're all
supposed to.
connected.
We're supposed to work together. Everybody's supposed to work together.
You know, I think that could be. I really think that could be.
But think
You
about
know.
it. We have to work together because it'll be a jungle out here then if we're not working out with each other. If we're not working with each other, it'll be a straight jungle. Everything we see on this earth is created
But is
by
that
us.
more? What do you see? Like, what have you seen? You seem hopeful to me.
What do you mean?
Like, you seem very hopeful that
I
let's
no, I have
say it.
faith. I have faith that we will see what we have to see, or I have faith that there'll be an influencer to help people see the actual facts, the actual way we're
The
supposed to be.
influencer.
Yeah, the influencer. and there's a
Okay.
special influencer I have in mind, but I there I feel like that influencer there is an influencer out here that can make people see that, but the influencer is it's he's real tricky. He he
He's
don't want it.
influential.
He don't want to
He's
give it to
influential.
he don't want to give it. He don't want to give it away too easy. He wants people to work for this
Okay,
information to really want it.
then let's talk about this now, if you want. Since you called me up and you got me really thinking a lot. So let's not just, if you want to, let's just talk about the influencer. Who should be the influencer?
Someone that is speaking the truth, that's speaking knowledge.
Okay, so then there will be various like what we have now, like different, like various, like a lot,
We're
like a
supposed to
lot of influencers.
we're supposed to work together. We're supposed to.
So is the influencer supposed to be helping to work together, or is he supposed to be give the knowledge, have it knowledge?
the knowledge.
What does he do?
What
Like,
the
what does he
knowledge?
function?
The knowledge is to work together.
Okay, so he has like a function of
To make everything work
work
together.
together.
And
he
it's by
shares
spreading
knowledge.
and it's by spreading knowledge through our antennas. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I found that interesting too. I just thought of that. How they could probably, and I don't know for sure. We'd have to really find out. But yeah, they communicate, you know, for sure. Now they made also to have other forms to communicate, you know, like as like smells, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, they coordinate themselves.
Yeah, I wouldn't. The subject area I will go into the information. Yeah, information. I guess that is information. Then smells and all that stuff. That's still that's information.
Yeah, like how do you decipher, you know, like the environment, you know,
Mm.
if you know something smells bad, you'll probably go investigate, see
Yo,
what's up.
how about like think about this too, like you see like skateboarding, and they're trying to do that trick down the handrail, right? Right? And he slips and falls. I mean, he messes up, and then he's dead ass falls right on his nuts. All of us, it's like ow, and we start closing our legs and grabbing our nuts. And we just see that through TV. What? Explain that.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to explain that at this moment.
That's nutty to see someone's nuts get kicked and then you feel it too. Did you ever had that feeling once?
There is something that I know they called the sympathy pain. Like they said that, you know, some men, they feel for the women that go through the pregnancy, like what they're going through, and they says that they feel some of it. They feel the sympathy pain, like they also like feel like they also felt it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh nah, damn, that's crazy.
yeah, so it's like if the person got kicked, you feel me? It's like you got kicked in a way. Like it could be that way. You could have a sympathy pain. You know what I mean?
You never had that? You never seen someone get kicked in the nuts and be like, oh shit, and then start thinking about your nuts?
Yeah, more for me is like when somebody loses their somebody gets the wind knocked out of them.
When remember Paul George when he broke his leg in the game?
Yeah, you could. Yes, there you go. That's a good one.
Remember that?
That's a better one.
Did you feel that sympathy pain on that one?
Yes.
That was
Yes.
horrible.
Yes.
And he's
Yes, I
still
think that's the
playing. He's
best.
still
That's the
playing
best
now, right? Am
example.
I wrong? Is he still? He played after that though. Is he still playing though?
He's playing. He's having one of his best seasons right now. He's in the middle of one of his best seasons, Paul George.
Yeah, God bless, because that leg when it broke, man, I I I was like, wow, that shit that
Yes,
it broke like halfway, right? Like not even at a
it
joint.
was
It just
painful,
broke at a.
man. It was, and then I think it was at I think it was like an Olympic, something
Ah,
Olympic.
you know what? I just felt it again. The sympathy
Do you
pain.
remember that though? That it was like in the summertime. It wasn't even in the NBA season. They were
I
like
don't know.
in
I don't remember
Vegas or
what
something.
game. I don't remember what game it is, but I do remember that slow mo.
Yeah, he got. Yeah, he got. There's been a couple others, but that was probably the worst. And Sean Livingston, I seen that when he was on the Clippers and he was balling. When he was balling, and then that happened to him. Same thing, and he came back and won the championship with the Warriors. I think that's the best example to show those type of like gruesome injury.
Yeah, so
It's a
we need,
gruesome injury.
but we just yeah but in a way we are working together though. We're working together individually.
Right.
Big money talk. This is big money talk. Big money talk.
Oh no, back roll.
Big money talk.